What's up, guys? I'm Josh.
I'm Nick.
We're from Versa Fitness. We got a big event coming up on August 24th at Big Grove. We've done plenty of events there before, so we're super excited to bring our 1,000 rep challenge there and have you guys get after it with a partner.
Today we're gonna go over the 8 different movements we have. So we got 4 that we call like odd objects, and then we have 4 body weights, so you get a whole feel for what we do over at Versa Fitness.
First, we're gonna do the hand release push-up. Nick's gonna get in a push-up position. He's on the floor. He's gonna set his hands just straight outside or near his shoulders. He's gonna get into a plank. So we'll pop up into a plank. You can see that he's got a nice neutral spine here. His forearms are gonna be pretty vertical. So he's gonna drop down all the way to the floor. Chest is gonna touch. Forearms are vertical, elbows are at a nice angle. He's gonna lift his hands from the floor, squeezing the shoulder blades. He's now gonna press himself back up. And that's gonna be the hand release push-up. Nick, if you could just do about 3 or 4 more reps for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, awesome. And to modify this movement, it's gonna be the same exact thing, but he's just on his knees. Awesome, so we got 100 of those. That'd be a lot of fun.
Our next bodyweight movement is gonna be bodyweight squats. So everyone's squats gonna look a little bit different, because everyone has different biomechanics with that. So what Josh is gonna do is go feet shoulder width, toes slightly out. Then with this, he's gonna break at his hips. Then his butt's gonna go straight down. Keeping his chest up, core tight, stand back up. I always tell people greatest pain-free range of motion. So if you can get down to 90 degrees, hit 90. If you get a little bit lower, if you go lower, you can see Josh is able to go much lower than some people are able to go on that. And those are good. Modifications on those, what we might have some people do, is not go as low. We also might get a chair. So if we have a chair, we'll have those people sit on a chair.
Now we're gonna show up down. It's pretty much a half burpee. So a little bit of plyometrics involved in our 1,000 rep challenge. So essentially what Nick is gonna do is he's gonna hop back to a plank position. And you know that he's gonna keep that low back tight so he doesn't wanna go too far down. And he's just gonna hop right back up to a standing position, little hop at the top. And we're just gonna repeat that motion. Perfect. So not too bad. And if we need to modify, what Nick's gonna do is he's just gonna set his hands down at his feet and he's just gonna walk his feet back and then walk his feet right back up. And there's a modified up down for you guys.
All right, so the next one's hollow rocks. So first thing I have Josh do is find the hollow hold position. So he's gonna lay back, he's gonna bend his knees off the ground. I always like to put my hand on people's backs. I tell them press my hand down. Closes the core, spine stays neutral. Then as we lengthen the lever, you're gonna feel more tension in that core while his back stays down. Then with momentum, he's gonna rock up, shoulder blades stay down, rock back. And heels don't touch, shoulders don't touch. You're gonna feel out all that burn in the core, always keeping those hips tucked. These can be really difficult, so a good modification for that is we're gonna have him come up into a seated position, both hands on the ground, lean back. He's gonna bring both knees into his chest and back out. And that's a good modification for your hollow rocks.
So we have med ball slams, a really explosive workout. It's gonna get your heart rate up. I think you guys are gonna love this one. So Nick's gonna initiate just by picking up the med ball. And to get into our med ball slam position, kind of like what we like to call triple extension, you're gonna see him, he's gonna come up off his toes, he's gonna fully extend at the knees, and his hips are gonna come up, med ball's overhead, and he's gonna slam the med ball, a lot of force. It's normally just gonna pop right back up. He's gonna repeat that motion. Up on the toes, and slam. Up on the toes, and slam.
So we have our lateral step overs. So Josh will face one way, one foot will stay on the box. He's gonna do it slow at first. He's gonna come up with the other foot. Notice how both feet are on the box, he's not crossing. Then his other foot's gonna come off. Always keeping one foot up on the box. Then he goes back the other way, so that's 1, that'd be 2. Coming back, that'd be 3. You can see as he starts to pick it up, you can go faster on that. Getting a feeling in your thighs, glutes, the burner. And then a good modification for that is just our regular step overs. So he's gonna face that box straight on. He's gonna stand up. He's gonna roll back down that same leg you stood up with.
Nick's gonna start off by getting his feet in the straps. The pedals are adjustable here, so if you have bigger feet than someone else, you can adjust those. He slide his feet in. He's gonna pull the straps tight, make sure that we do that. He's gonna grab the handles here. Now you're gonna notice Nick's gonna maintain a neutral spine the entire time. What he's gonna do is he's going to lengthen his legs out, and as he pulls, get past the knees, he's gonna pull that to the bottom of his sternum here. And then he's gonna come forward, keep it a nice flat back, push, and then pull. So it's a push and pull mechanic. Push with the legs, pull with the arms, he leans back at the end, always hitting the bottom of the sternum. And a good technique with this, guys, is to recover on the way back, big aggressive pull on the way out. Recover, big aggressive pull. And you're gonna see your calories just skyrocket.
We're gonna use the sandbags. So we're gonna do our sandbag clean. So Josh is gonna step up. One thing to make sure is that we use the horizontal handles. So if I flip that, you'll see two handles that are vertical. You wanna find that horizontal handle. So he's gonna come up into a good deadlift position, feet shoulder width, maybe even a little bit wider, depending on personal preference. He's gonna come down, hinge at the hips. Notice how his back's nice and flat, glutes loaded, hamstring loaded, shins are vertical. He's gonna grab that sandbag, he's gonna retract his lats, and from there, he's gonna stand up quick, big pull back, and he's gonna rotate that sandbag right around. And then on the way down, two ways you can do it. You can drop it, and reset each time, or you can hold onto that sandbag every time. So you're gonna, and that will be a little bit quicker. It'll be right into that next one, each time with that. Notice how flat his back and how braced he is every time in that core. We also have some different sizes. So this one will be 50 pounds, we'll have some 25-pound ones. Nice variety of those, so you kind of pick and choose which sandbag will work best for you. We're really excited to see you August 24th, remember 9 a.m. So if you're on that event, you're registered, we'll see you there. We have a wait list for it. And if you're not, feel free, come out, support your friends, support your family, and even better afterwards, hang out with some really good craft beers, demand the premium.